So what is a teacher? Someone that educates, but more importantly, helps you take that first step and many steps during that time in school to give you an opportunity to make giant steps in this thing that is life. Well, we have lost another great teacher from New Brighton who has been retired, but sadly Joe Sokol has passed away, and Joe and I go back decades along with his wife Debbie. There's always been a connection there. You know, Joe was just a guy who never said a lot when he wasn't in front of that classroom, but he always had a lot to say when asked and if you needed help. He always was willing to give you a helping hand, but more importantly, an ear to listen and a shoulder to lean on, as was and is his wife Debbie. You know, I am really sad about his passing. You know, Joe always just seemed to show up when I was doing a broadcast somewhere, especially at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center. I would look up in the middle of a broadcast, and there he would be with Debbie, just smiling, and it was always nice to see those two. Kindred spirits, we have a lot of the same loves, those two and me, maybe because we're part of the same generation. I know one thing, it'll be generations before I will probably ever have a chance to meet someone like Joe Sokol. Why? Because he was that important to so many, including me. And more than likely, it probably won't happen because he had a unique way of just plugging in to life, to people, to community. You know, I can still see him back in the day out there on that 10-speed bicycle putting in his miles. And Debbie, whenever I see her, just a kind word was always one of the very first things that she would say. They were a great couple. He will be missed. He was an incredible human being, the friend of many, including me. And make no mistake about it, you know my love for public education and teachers and my alma mater, New Brighton. He did an incredible job there, and there are many that are mourning him because of what he did for them, those young men and women in the classroom. So my thoughts and prayers go out to Debbie, her family, his family, and to all of the families that he has been a part of through his life. My friend Joe Sokol has passed away. It's your Pratt Pack here in the home studio in Monaca. Good night.